Yeah, we are.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to BK Game Devs. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, yep, all three of us are here today. Looking good. We're gonna have a fun stream. We're gonna be building out our second level, among other things. Last week we were able to fix some things on like crossfades and making sure items are respawned when the player dies and they come back to life. And now we'll be moving forward from that and using that same crossfade stuff to move the player to a second section of our first level, which is Clad in Darkness.
Yes. And then we're going to try to design the second section, which Quan has drawn up.
Yep.
So we're going to go over that design, and then we're going to try to implement it.
Yeah. Looking good.
Alex, did you pull?
I did pull
today.
Yeah, I pulled.
Okay. All right.
So where you guys think we should start? Should we start with the crossfade code or the building?
I was gonna say, yeah, let's figure out how we're gonna move our player to a new section.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would say is, what I think works is go to what is it called now? Go into section 1 tiles in Unity, and on dark dungeon tiles, I think it's called. Yeah. So now you're in the grid, and now if you open up the tile palette then we can just add a quick platform, and we can just try and move the player there. It'll be like a temporary placeholder, just so we know we can move our player.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? So
perhaps over here.
Yeah, because the camera won't see that. So yeah, that's fine. You can. The open tile palette is right there on the right. Yeah.
On the right? Oh, okay. It's a little widget.
Yeah, there. Yep. And now you can just click on any of the little block ones on the right.
Sure, I'm just gonna put it up here.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so the top left of those, no, go to the left more.
These?
More. Nope, the ones right next to it. Yeah, go pick the one on the top left. Yep. And then just in there, you can just draw a little platform. And I guess, yeah, we can just try and spawn the player here.
Okay.
Right.
So that'll be a little temporary, and then, yeah, just so we can get the code to work. And now we can dive into the code.
Sure.
We already have code for crossfade with action, right? Where we give a fade in time and a fade out time. If you go to crossfade controller, I think is where we have it, and we made crossfade controller a singleton.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
yes,
go up. Did. I think we did it.
Yep.
Yeah, but I remember there's one with a fade in time and a fade out and an action. I don't remember.
I think the way I might have.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah. This one is one.
These are the ones.
Yeah, we're using this, not the one above, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there was an animation event. That's how it works. There's a sort of it does a run crossfade thing.
Yeah.
Stores the action in a private variable, starts fading out, and then on an animation event, it calls this function, which calls the move or whatever it is, and then the fade in by sending.
Got it. Okay.
False. Yeah.
Cool. So now I guess what we need to do is we can use this code to move the player, and I guess should we also in Unity we should also we can put something there, because we're probably going to need a transform to move the player too, right? Because there's no way to know where the player goes. So I guess in Unity we'll have to build that. Create a empty game object or something that's a location. It's just a transform, so the player can be transported there during the crossfade.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that could work. I mean, I'm thinking since we have section manager for section, right? Perhaps we could put it in.
I completely forgot.
We could put in the let's say public.
Yeah, I'm down for that. We can make a public list of section start locations or something, or start locations.
Let's get a little organized. here.
Well, that would be in something like a level manager.
No, because our section manager manages. I thought it manages. Oh wait, yeah, wait, hold on.
Because a level contains sections, and a section,
Yeah, but I thought that we were making the section manager manage all the sections of a level, and level manager would be more so like go from darkness to heights, from heights to.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm fine with doing what you said as well.
Okay,
It's
now
just-
that makes sense.
okay. But either way, yeah, we're definitely gonna need like a
Now
list or something of transforms. So we
yeah,
have a transform array of pickup positions.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna need a transform list of like
start positions.
start positions. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they'll be based on section, or we can
Right.
just increment because we aren't gonna let the players go backward, right? So maybe what we can do is you just go through that list, or make it an enum or something, or sorry, not an enum. No, it should be a list. Yeah, that works.
Should we like destroy the player and then recreate him?
So I was thinking no, or I think that maybe during changes between the level, but since it's just gonna be a like a movement thing, I don't think we need to. I think we just need to make sure we do our handiwork in that like no matter how low the player is on health, we should give them a full refill when they go to a new section, I guess. Just so that they aren't like, about to die or something. They change scenes, don't move, and then they die or something,
I see.
Okay.
But outside of that, we can I don't think we have to destroy them. I think we can
I don't think we should destroy them because, like, what if we decide to add like some other persistent data
So
that should hold?
I see. So perhaps we should make reset sanity public, and then well, we do have reset player, and reset player itself, I believe. Wait, did we say something about? Did we stop somewhere when it came to the kill zone thing?
Oh,
yeah,
I
remember
can't
now.
remember if I think we may have figured it out, but I remember, we were trying to figure out if
I did
'cause
something
was
kind of
going
hacky.
wrong, right?
I did something kind of hacky. I remember now. I mean, I remember. So the last thing we had done with Killzone was that if Killzone gets applied, reduced sanity happens, right? And it'll it in reduced sanity. There's code saying something about like is player dead, and if his player dead, it'll start like doing a run crossfade thing for like resetting to a hard checkpoint. And the issue was that we didn't want it to trigger this kill zone reset to a soft checkpoint and this. So here I pretty much check if is player dead, or if they're not dead, and that's when I do it. If they are dead, then I won't do it. The reason this works is because it checks this before this reset sanity like to 100 gets called, because this is done on a timer.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay.
I
I'm fine with leaving that for now.
Although I would recommend we may have to modify this a bit because that may seem a little weird. Like that we're kind of relying on an animation to sort of deal with this. So it works for now, but eventually I think we should refactor it. That's not a problem though.
Yeah, I think that it should be refactored at some point.
So we could still run like this sort of crossfade thing. Like we could when moving the player, still call the reset player function. And let me just make sure it's yeah, it's public.
And it resets the player to the next start position.
Yeah, so basically
yeah.
Let's see if we can do this. So should I make the player as well like a singleton? Does that make sense to do?
I'm trying to think of if it needs to be.
Because there really only will ever be one player in this game, right?
Yeah, but even so, I'm trying to think if I don't know if it needs to be a singleton, because I don't think it. I mean, I don't know. I have no real like reasoning, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's cool.
What
If
do you think,
not, I
Chris?
mean, because I just want to see if I can get a reference to the player here, and we could just straight up put it like drag it.
Yeah, like public player controller or whatever, and then find object with tag or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. And it really depends on how we want to move forward with like actually we call it spawning the player in, if it's always going to be part of the scene, or if it's something that we actually make into a prefab where we literally spawn it in. So like, we'll perhaps section manager will look at game manager or some sort of storage or where that thing is, and if player isn't existing yet, we'll spawn him in or something like that.
I get you. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, we can also just create like a player spawn thing, but since we're going to be doing this sort of no, we'll keep it. Let's see if we could just let me think.
Because this game is not complex, like there actually isn't any persistent data that needs to be like passed over, because we're going to be like the only thing the player's keeping track of is their sanity. And when you collect like courage, that just refills your sanity, and when you get a key flame, that just like helps you get to the end of the section. There's nothing that the player needs to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
So technically we don't need to worry about it being like a singleton.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's true enough. Yeah, no, yeah, I
But
think
like
that's
if
fair.
we want to add in like things that they could collect to add to like some type of score, then maybe. But right now, I don't think we need that.
Okay, I mean, not for the player itself to be a persistent thing, but more like how does section manager get a reference to the player so that it could just spawn it or move it at that specific point.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine with just doing it the way we usually do it, like giving it a player object and then using like a game object and find tag. I don't think that's like bad or anything, to me at least.
I mean, we could just, I guess we could just do this. Controller. Oh, this music is kind of weird now. I'm not feeling it.
Feel free to change it.
That works.
All right. Yeah, let's just, I mean, we could just do what we've done before, right? We don't even have to use tag for this. We could just say something like player is equal to
You're a play controller.
right, because it is the player controller that we need.
I know, but you're a play, not player.
Oh, thank you. We could just do this. We don't even have to go by the tag. Ideally, like there will only always be one. Yeah.
One player, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I feel
Okay. That works.
Yep. And so now that we have that,
Oh yeah.
We first need a method. First we need like a list of transforms. Then we can write a method that we can call once hard checkpoint or once the player interacts. Now that's going to be I guess maybe we'll fire an event or something. I'm not sure, from like door controller or because door controller controls a part of overlay controller. Or no, sorry, it's an interact controller. But yeah, we can worry about that later. Let's just write a simple thing that I guess
spawn player. Here we can just do a little bit of what was it?
Run crossfade.
Run it. I don't know why. I'm just thinking about the like run that back or something like that.
Yeah, like run it back.
Run it back. And here we could just give it a little action here. And here we could pretty much just say Actually, let me.
what does reset player do? Or because do we have a method already in player controller that just moves the player to a position?
Yes, that is reset player.
Reset player.
Okay, so then we can just set the player. Cause I'm thinking the hard checkpoint is where they spawn if they die. No, forget it. It's fine. Yeah. Now we can just move them to just set transform or player dot transform dot position. I guess is equal to
Yep.
I guess whatever spawn position.
Reset sanity.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll give it 100 F, I guess. Yeah.
Are we?
No, we should use max sanity there. Actually, you're right.
So I don't think we should be able to put anything here. I think it should just be that. Get rid of that. Yeah, that way I don't have to know it here.
That's the only place we're using reset sanity, right?
At the moment, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It would have given me it tells me when I go to it, because it's Visual Studio, I can see all where it's being used.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Yeah, and I know we don't have anything what do you call it? Anything in the inspector using it because it was private before I actually made it. See, if we go to Git and we go to compare a little, see.
Yes.
I love diff. Yeah, and then here we say reset player. Player spawn. Yep.
And so now we need to make
player spawn as a transform.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and so now we need a list of start positions, and we'll just update player spawn to each start position as needed.
Actually, I was thinking section. The way I saw it was there'd be a different section manager per section, so each one would have their own player spawn, and then what door manager would do is would have a reference to the next section, and then it would then call this function. Like
okay. I'm fine with either way then. Yeah.
Door controller. Yeah, and then we could just give it a. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's give it actually like private variables. Let's see, public section manager. Yeah, we could just call it.
That's why I was recommending having a level to further abstract it.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear you, Chris.
We want the door controller to have a section manager in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because the way I see it, right?
That's why. Yeah.
I mean, we could just do this real quick, right? Where was I gonna put the code? Oh yeah, here we go. The next section. Spawn player. Yeah, you guys like the curlies, right? The curlies.
Well, sort of.
I like this. I like not having the curlies for a second.
I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay. But they're like that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm okay with. So we could do it two ways. We could do it the way that I thought was, which was one section manager manages all the sections, or we can do it because in that way, then if we did that and made it a singleton, then anyone could just call the section, and we don't have to have an instance of it in door controller. But I'm also fine with this because doors. I know it sounds weird because it's a door controller, but doors are effectively going to be the things that move the player, right? Like whether it's the end of the game or a different like section or whatever, it'll be some sort of door or something that moves the player. But yeah, so that's like how do you want to do it? Are you okay with this, Chris, or do you want to try and abstract it more? Because I understand your point. Like a section manager being in a door controller is like kind of weird to think about.
Yeah. I don't know. I only had a general idea.
Dude, well, you said something about a level manager, right?
Yeah.
The reason I say I kept it as like between sections is because this guy has his own pickup stuff. I assume every section will have its own set of pickups. I didn't want
Yeah,
to
that's
add
true.
like
That's
too
true, yeah.
much of that into one, since this is very much section specific. I mean,
Okay, yeah, I feel that.
the idea of a singleton is not like a bad idea. I mean, perhaps we can.
No. I
Uh-huh.
think that what you said makes sense because each section, because then we're gonna have to manage all the pickups in each section within this one manager. I think that having each section have its own section manager is fine with me. At least me. Like I think that's totally fine.
I mean, if anything, we can have the door controller, because I know we're gonna go into a whole like new level, right? A new scene when we go to the other places like the heights thing. So I wonder. Yeah, the door. We'll just give something to the door controller, or we'll modify. We'll create a new thing. Like we'll create a version of the door controller that specifically works with starting the next scene. Something.
Yeah, or I'm thinking, could we also do it with events like every door controller will just like emit an event like move to next section or move to next level event or something, and then maybe the current section manager can listen out for that and then do that. That's an idea as well, I guess.
Actually, that's a better
And
idea.
then door manager doesn't need a section manager; it just needs to have an event to emit or publish. I mean.
I think that might work. I think yeah, I think that might work. And what we need to do is just create different events, like the same thing. So it's basically we are using a, what do you call it? We're creating an event per section. Does that make sense? So we have section 1 have its own event to listen to for door controller. Section 2 has its own event to listen, and that door controller uses that. That way,
or we can have a generic event like change section and maybe it sends which section it wants to go to. Couldn't that work too? Or maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying, because I'm saying if we could have like this hard checkpoint 1 can have a field from door controller called, I don't know, next section or something, and we set it to section 1, for example, and then it just emits, go to section, and it sends section 1. The door that sends the player from section 2 to section 3 does the same thing, but they'll say, go to next section and send section 3. And then, because that code is effectively going to be the same, so having a different event for each level might get like tiresome. If you get what I mean.
So should we do it as an enumeration?
An enumeration of sections, and then.
No, I'm talking about the names, like, because I don't know how. When it comes to like doing it by some sort of key, I'm never comfortable with just straight up like using a string or an integer.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm fine with an enum.
So let's add enums. Enum. Yeah, we're not gonna use all this name spacing in this project. Yeah, we don't even. Am I even using namespaces here? No, I'm not. So I'm not gonna. Okay. So we can have public enum. What should we call this? Like.
I think section names is fine.
We can just call it sections.
Okay, sure.
Or yeah, section. Whatever. I wonder if this doesn't conflict with anything. No, it doesn't. So here we can say I wonder, like we're not gonna have a section 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be section 1 or it could just be like 1, 2, 3. It could be numbers, to be honest. As long as we just have a sequential thing of knowing what's what.
Yeah, wait, why do we need an enum of sections?
For the name to connect. I think Juan was saying that we could use the event system, use the same event, but send a different parameter so that, say, if section manager here, like for the first section. Oh no, sorry. The second, yeah, the second section manager will have a specific like key. So this door controller connects to this guy, so that it's listening to the same event as the section 2's door controller would send out for section 3, but a different parameter, so it knows which one to activate.
Yeah. Does that make sense, Chris? I'm just saying we could have like a on section change event or something, right? And it just sends what section you need to go to. So we don't necessarily need, but we could use an enum so that we can, know which one is coming up next or something. Or it's mostly just a way to store it.
I mean, we
Isn't
could do that,
happening-
but we could also just use
Numbers. What happened, Chris?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, we could just use numbers, like an.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I think that's fine because maybe we're overcomplicating it. Because in the same way that if you've ever used scene manager dot load scene, you can give the index of the scene,
the scene index,
right? So maybe we can do the
Yeah.
exact same thing. It would just be instead of having to keep track of an enum, we can have the first one be 0 or 1. We can pick where we start, and then just increment. Like we'll just
Yeah, and
increment
like
it
maybe we
in
can
Game
maybe we
Manager.
could maybe we can do the enums thing for levels when we're changing
Yeah.
scene and we just want to go to the next level. Like we.
Yeah, I get that. So maybe like, yeah, I think that's totally fine. I'm okay with just using an index, and then we can do that. Yeah, so we can. I don't know where we store the index, the current index, because we just need to increment it, but it should be in a place where, like, after the scene changes, you increment it by 1, and then the next time that on scene changes or on section change, it'll go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, etc., etc., etc. Does that make sense, Alex, or does that not sound good to you?
No, it sounds fine. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
I mean, we could also just like I don't know if this is gonna work correctly, but hell, why not? What is it called? It's gonna have a list, yeah. Yeah, that works.
Right, so section manager has a list of itself.
Yeah, like
yeah. Can you explain? I don't fully understand.
How does that make sense?
So you know how we have counts, right? Like,
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've always seen the classic example of using a static count to indicate how many
Yeah.
objects of a particular class. Well, we could do
Yes,
something
yes.
similar where we, when these section managers load up, they can sort of add themselves to this list, right? And given, I hope this is the case, but if in the hierarchy they're ordered a certain way, like first to last, then you would actually know at which one you're on. So all you really have to do on section manager is just go next. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So you literally
Yeah.
call a function called next, or even more than that. Yeah, and then you can call. Yeah, I'm not sure. Basically, I think you would still need a reference to section manager on player door, or we could have like a static function called next on section manager, like something like public static void next. In which case it'll do something like and maybe we can have something private. All right. So it's still here. Oh, whoops. Private static in. Yep. Okay. And in here we could say and plus plus.
Okay.
Yeah. Just we could be safe about it. Element.
Current.
Default. Alright. And manager. For now. Manager dot spawn. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then here,
Yeah.
Spawn player.
here we could do we don't have to we have spawn player manager start add. Yeah, I'm just thinking a bit.
Yeah, because if it's the same section, we need to load new pickups for that section, right?
Yeah, on pickups. We have something calling
So
spawn
then will
pickup,
we still
right?
have multiple instances of section manager then?
Yeah, we will
Or
still
no?
we will still have multiple instances.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay, then it should be fine.
Oh no, yeah, this should still be safe. Because even if we spawn the pickups, it's not gonna do anything in the first section. It's almost like we're
Yeah, I
loading
think-
like them all just outright, which is not really a costly thing.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure. See, we're getting a reference to the player. We're getting our pickups here. We just have to
How are
make
we gonna select the pickups for the second section?
yeah. So basically, I know we have them all like this, but all of these are gonna
create a section 2 and then just drag it in.
Right.
Yeah. And then what I was gonna say is we can put all of this stuff under
section one.
and
Exactly.
when we switch, when we switch sections, we can either destroy the parent game object and just get rid of all this, or disable it. But I don't think we need it again, so we can destroy it, if you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I would even add a. I mean, I wouldn't. We could probably disable it. We don't have to destroy it. I think we may want to be careful about destroying it. I don't think.
Want to give players the option to reset.
Yeah, maybe there's not really a consequence to destroying it. We could just try it out and see if it breaks anything.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah, I feel you. It might break, but we can try it though. Yeah.
And basically, when we say next, if next is there is no next, right? At that point, we can say like all done, like this whole level's done. We can have that as an event, and pretty much just whatever needs to pick up that it's completed all levels and then go to the next scene will do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could all just add all these levels in one. I don't know. It's really up to you guys. I'm just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So we have start. This should be correct. We have it getting a reference to the player controller, which should be fine. We have it getting its own pickups, which is correct. Then we're spawning the pickups. So this is more like we can keep it like this. Yeah, I think that's it. I really don't know.
Hey, can you go to next for a second? Where are we calling next? Like where we're gonna call it in?
Oh yeah, it's a
We're gonna go
static
the event
function.
route, right?
No, it's a static function. It's
Oh, okay, static. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I
So
know it's a
indoor
static
controller.
function, but we need to call it, right?
Yeah. So I guess indoor controller.
Exactly.
You're saying
We don't need this.
okay. So then we're not gonna go the event. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we just say section manager dot next, which is something we've done before in a way, like with
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Steam
I'm
manager
fine,
and stuff like that. See?
Yeah, that
Go
works.
back
And
to
now
next. I'm just curious. Go back.
Sure.
Mhm. You update the current index. You get the current manager. We're gonna have to make a section manager object in the hierarchy, right? And if it's not null, then call spawn player.
Yeah, we just have to make sure that we start off with like we actually spawn the player in the first one. Like how do you say? We activate next without activating next. I don't know how to say it. Or we start next at -1 for the first level, basically.
Oh, you think that the first time the player loads in, it'll go to 0 and then load them in at.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah.
We can just test this
Okay,
out
so
with this level.
Yeah, that's
And then so let's just do that first, right? We have create an empty. We're gonna call it section 1. What's in here?
Yep.
Oh, we already have a section.
those are the pickups. Those are for the pickups.
Those are for pickups. Maybe we should call that. We could you just rename that to section 1 pickups or something.
Yeah.
No, but it's the section manager script is here. You get
That's the section 1. Like that's for section.
yeah. So we
I'm
actually
saying,
want to bring
so we,
all these guys. Well, maybe not game manager, but
yeah, maybe not game manager, but I guess HUD.
We can keep outside.
Should HUD be outside of? Yeah, HUD should be outside. But yeah, player light. Yeah, everything else except for overlay and crossfade, because that's going to be
let's bring
a
it over.
consistent thing between.
So yeah, let's create an empty.
Yeah, we can call it pickups, and then
just do.
Yep.
Just put that at the very top. Finally, organizing this a little bit.
Yeah, and now I think you can put section 1 tiles, the kill zones, not the global light. Yeah, section 1 tiles can go there. Not the global light. The first light can go there.
Oh, so what's player light?
Player light is you remember so first light is just an object that we destroy and then we activate the player light.
Okay.
Yep.
So first light.
Yeah, then all the kill zones, key flame, tutorial trigger, lava, all the stuff below. I don't know about event system, but everything from soft checkpoint 5 up, except for event system, I think can go inside of section 1.
You know, I noticed that there's something that people do sometimes. Here we just soft. We do something like this.
Any reason?
So we don't actually have to put it inside an object. We do something like that. I've seen people do that. Like for example, we here's another one.
I get it. Yeah. I'm saying, but what's the benefit though? I'm just curious if there's a benefit, or it's just for like how people want to organize.
I think it's much more readable.
Okay, all right, got it. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I don't know. I've seen this a lot actually. Places. Wait,
I'm fine with that.
where's the?
Yeah, I'm totally cool.
Did I
with
miss
it.
one? Oh, I missed one.
Yeah, the original, and then
we only have one hard checkpoint.
checkpoint. Yeah, and I guess we can make hard checkpoint a prefab at this point, right? Because it's gonna do the same. Like it's gonna have the.
Oh, well, hard
It's the
checkpoint
same
here
kind of
is a door
function.
controller.
Yeah, and I'm saying it'll be the same thing in section 2 as well, right? So we can make that a prefab and then drag it into section 2 once we build it out.
Okay. Yeah, prefabs. Put that up in here. Oh. Yeah. So here we have the soft checkpoints. Just gonna do that. Lights. I don't like that. Yeah, and I guess we could have done the same for this.
Yeah, we can just.
This thing. And delete.
What should we name it?
Huh? What did I do?
Or just rename the pickup locations to pickups.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. That's all good.
Now watch everything is just to the
Sorry, what?
What happened?
said watch everything just becomes broken after.
Yo,
Oh,
imagine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. No, dude. Moving things around for some reason, like just code hates it, man. It's like, nah, dude. You moved this file too many times. I'm not happy. This is not working.
That's honestly
I've lost all references.
That's honestly why I was using what do you call it? I wanted to use the whole scriptable object system so much because the references don't break.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I get
just
that,
leave
yeah.
that as, here we could just add another. I've been wanting to do this for a while, just like clean this up.
No problem.
So
Yeah, I
bad.
understand. It's just a lot of just game objects at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think that we should be able to finish this by 7, and then from about 7 to 8 we can just be designing, and that should be pretty good too.
Yes.
Lava. What is lava?
It's
Lights, but then the kill zone.
it's the kill zone plus the light, I think. Oh wait, no.
No, yeah, there's a light on this.
It's just the lights. That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Why didn't we? You know what we should have done? Inside of lava, we should put the kill zones for each one inside of it, right?
Along with
Why didn't we?
yeah. I don't know.
I think it's because again we just didn't. Like, I don't think there's a reasoning. I think that we should find each kill zone and put it underneath, but we just never did because I don't know. We just like never got to refactoring and cleaning things up.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, we just do
We
that.
just do it now.
Yeah, so we have to figure out which.
Should be able
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, so we need to know which lava goes with which kill zones because they're each placed in different spots.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, we probably should have done
do
this.
some rename.
Let me
Sorry,
think.
what?
We'll do some renaming of stuff too.
Yeah, for sure.
What's funny was we have a kill zone prefab and a lava prefab. Okay, we have
Dude.
kill zone layer here.
I think it's because kill zone, because eventually we might make like, I don't know, spikes or
Oh,
acid or
that
something.
is true.
Yeah, that's why we made them separate prefabs.
So should we just keep it that way? And then just like have the kill zones separate because the kill zone is really just a box collider and a script. We still keep them separate and just because this lava stuff is just lights. Let's try that. Let's just see what that where that gets us,
Okay.
right? So we have our lavas, which we can just put up in here, right here. And we got a new
And maybe if you want, you can put the lava either under like hazards or tiles because it's still a tile map. But yeah, I guess hazards is a or like kill zones. Yeah, I think that's actually better. and then lava and kill zones can go into there, so we know what's damaging and what's not.
How do you guys feel about this? Because this is really just a light.
No, that's I like that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Because this is like
this
this is all this. This is like
got it. Yeah.
I don't know if we
Cool.
can. Yeah. See, this is
I got
all
no problem.
that. This is the lighting part.
Yeah.
So I figured it's fine.
I got no problem. We chilling.
Chilling. Key flame. Why does it say key flame 1?
Because we
We have
were lazy. And, no, I know why. Because we were lazy and
Oh,
yeah.
so we could just delete that one.
Yeah, we can. We're like, yo, screw moving the player every time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so
we're still gonna want to test that anyway.
yeah, of course. And I'm keeping up player from this thing, just so that we're
Yeah. Player should not be inside
any section.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, everything else I think is I think that's good. And now we can make a section 2 object and
yeah.
And so that has section manager. We can make a section 2 manager.
Yeah, we could hold on. Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
oh yeah, here. And this one we could just bring all the way to the top, and we could just rename this one player spawn. We could just
copy the transform, or we'll figure out. I forgot where the player starts because we haven't.
I think right here is fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah,
I just remember we haven't done that in a while.
And then here we just gotta bring this guy over. Yeah. And then in section 2, so clean.
So clean.
Section 2, we add the god.
This shit is so fresh and so clean.
We have this at 0, but 0, 0. We could figure out the positioning of this thing.
Wait, what? Oh, just wait. Is that section 2?
Yeah, this is section 2. It's 0Z.
Okay, yeah.
I'm putting it over here, like just here or something, or I'm gonna keep the Y as 0, and then like this,
I mean,
like,
I don't think it will matter because the spawn will take care of where the player goes. So yeah, I think that anywhere is fine. In all honesty.
Oh wow. Wait, what's this about?
That is probably because the canvas there's a canvas in there, or no? There is a canvas in there for something else. I think no, maybe I'm wrong.
I'm just.
I don't know.
Well, canvas. There's no canvas in here.
No, okay, so then I don't know.
Let me.
Okay, wait.
Let me go 2D.
Play. If you were to click play right now, can you play?
Oh yeah, sure. And I'm gonna get rid of global light as well.
Everything's gonna break. Oh man, no, please don't break.
And shoot, I'm just gonna put it over here. I'm sure things are not gonna look right, but it's okay.
Please don't break. It's gonna be fine.
Oh right.
We aren't spawning the player at next on initial load.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's what we had to figure out. How we're gonna call next the first time.
Because we can't do it on start. Can we?
No, because when a new one is instantiated, it'll happen again, right?
I mean,
in start, check the value of current, and depending on the value of current, call next.
Fair enough. Current
negative, call next.
That's a very good point.
If a current is less than 0, call next. Chris with the real coding here, man.
Word.
He actually went to college. Nah, we actually.
And this should not happen for the other ones because I added first, and then I call. Oh, actually, let me do that after doing this. So I added first, then I call next, and then the next one that actually adds itself, we'll see that current is not, it.
Yep.
Just in case, though, just gonna put a breakpoint right here. I don't know why debugging should always be enabled. Okay, I turned off global light. We still got camera going on. Oh, it already went in here. Okay, cool. So let's see what's going on. Manager count is 0. Current is -1. Do. Yep. Yep. Cool.
Cool.
All right, we didn't add the script to section 2. That's why I didn't. I was wondering why I didn't bring point. Wait. Oh, okay. There's some light. There's a bunch of light going on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we got this.
Yeah, I'm fine with the re-putting back the other keyframe for testing purposes. But yeah, let's see.
I just wanted to play it out.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Maybe we should.
Crap.
Oof. I mean, that works nice though.
It does.
We should probably
Wait.
move the platforms because they're not visible to the players. It's kind of unfair.
Oh crap.
Alex is terrible at platform.
I'm
Read
used
the
to
message.
Listen,
Read the message.
I'm used to what do you call it? I'm used to having a jump. Oh crap.
Oh, we're savages. You used to having what?
I'm used to having like a jump, like so jump isn't something that happens on how do you say here? Like you see what I'm doing here? Like you have to
Yeah.
stand to jump. I'm used to having like the jump reset on a stand, and then you're able to jump again even if you're in the air. So say if you fall, you can actually do a jump, kind of like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight does something like that where you can actually jump in the air if you haven't used up your jump yet. Boom, boom.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Whoa.
What happened?
No, I'm just looking. There's kind of like a line going here.
It's always been there. I don't know what it is.
A line? Where?
You don't see it?
It's like little
No.
lines. It's kind of hard to see on the stream, but if you play it on your own, you'll see.
Okay.
Looks like yeah. Anyway, things seem to be working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of want to. Where's where I died? Files. Oh, that's not right. It'd be a composite. I think we might have unset that.
Oh yeah, I remember we changed that one. Yeah, so it should definitely be composite.
So now we got this guy. He inserted the keyframe. Here. And we've done nothing. Okay.
Huh?
Cool.
Got him.
So we just need to
Nah, bro.
set this to composite, right?
Yeah, we gotta make it composite. Yeah.
Not the back.
Why
No,
not?
just those, right?
Yeah, just those. That's the only thing that we care about being composite.
Okay, so let's add a section manager here. Here we're gonna do another player spawn. So we're gonna create an empty.
All right, yeah, this is a cool
Oh, cool. What?
way that we organize.
Yeah.
Yeah. The organization really helps.
Has my voice been breaking up when I'm talking?
Only at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sometimes it seems like we lose the end of your sentences. Not often.
Alrighty.
I might want to try doing the same spawning. Or wait, is that code being triggered by reset? Hold on. Oh no, it's not. It's gonna be triggered.
What do you
somewhere.
mean?
Yeah. Wait. What do you mean? Yeah.
This reset player. Oh, it is.
Wait. What? I'm lost.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh, we have 2 reset players?
Oh, maybe I was looking at reset sanity. Hold on, let me do that again. Let me go to for my
Nani.
spawn player, right? Okay, it is. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh.
Yeah, reset players should be. I was curious to see if the thing where it detects where the floor is, so it properly resets to the floor.
Yeah. I remember.
Just wanted to make sure that that works.
Is that working?
It is working. Yeah. I just wanted to. I didn't pay attention really. Oh
Can
no,
we
no.
use the collider for that, or do we use just? I don't remember.
A raycast. It was a raycast. It was a raycast to the
But
ground.
from the collider position, right? So for the player spawn in section 2, we need to add a box collider then, right? Yeah.
We don't have to add a back box collider. How do you say? That is the player's collider. It's basically it's just.
Sorry. It's the place. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
It was just used to find a size. To size of its collider.
I am misread.
So it can get to the feet basically.
But Alex, if you're doing section 2, we should move the player to section 2 and then drag it in.
Huh?
Right.
No. Player spawn is basically a is the position. It's just an empty game object. It's meant for us to like actually set this. I don't know if you actually would want to set a vector 3, because then we wouldn't be able to do that via dragging things in. Like say.
So then what do we want to do then?
Nothing. I mean, I'll show you. Let's see.
Yeah, just.
Oh, I want to see. I want to see what this
make
does.
a copy of the keyframe again, and put it next to the doors so we can test it a bit faster.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do. So this is the second manager. And just to make sure that this is transform. Base. Can I get a game object dot child? Alright, we'll just see what it does. I don't think it'll go to the next. Hold up. Did it do wrong?
Wait, what happened?
There was an error. What was the error?
Crossfade controller?
Oh, it was because it was calling crossfade. And the crossfade thing wasn't ready yet. It didn't have its transition. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, like it wasn't loaded yet. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't loaded yet. So I'm just changing this to awake.
Okay.
This way, the crossfade.
Yeah, because awake comes before start, right?
I'm just concerned about. Oh, I should be able to find out by the name. That's what it is. Game object name. Which ones? Oh no. 57. Oh, again. Let's see if I can figure this out. Private void awake. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to add a little something to this. Let's see on awake. Private affected virtual on awake. Yeah. Nothing here. Crossfade controller. I'm gonna do an override. Awake. I normally call this initialize, but I think it kind of makes sense. Let's use on. We're gonna do this. Okay, now it should not run into the error. Although I do want to add a breakpoint. That's Unity. Okay, let's see. Game object done. Huh. Section 2 is hitting this first.
Got him. Okay, so maybe we should we disable it first and then on next enable the next manager or something? So that doesn't, will it run the script if it's not enabled? If you get what I mean?
No. It won't go. It won't go on start like here. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Wake called maybe or maybe. No. Okay. Let's start function order
Yeah.
Unity.
Yeah, maybe we can do this in the right order. We need to make sure that section 2 isn't like active at all until section 1 is ready for it to be.
That may pose a problem because we are relying on them to add themselves to this list. So when we go to next, it pulls it from this list.
I get you. So then maybe we do need to do what we were saying before, and instead of doing it this way, we may need like an event or something to tell it which one to go to, or something. Or maybe we need to instantiate a new section manager. But I doubt that's what we want to do.
Unless we literally have a give it another variable called order.
What do you mean? Okay, like to keep track of which one should be. Yeah, wait, no, I don't get it.
Yeah, as it sounds. Which order should it be called?
Wait, so section 2 is being called before section 1, or what?
Well, what's happening is that section 2 is being added here before it's before section 1 is, and since that is not something we can like control specifically, as in like,
why is that happening?
I don't know. I think that's just how do you say? We can't rely on Unity always going in order when starting up things. It may be that something like at the very beginning we'll have its start function run before something later, and then vice versa. So instead, we have to make it in a way that we can control it. So that would mean giving it an order.
So because section 2 is going first, what's happening because of that?
It's getting added to the managers first, and then its next is being called first.
Okay, but what is happening as a result?
Well, the result, if we had a fully like made game, is that player would spawn in section 2, like immediately, without even going to section 1.
It's a little confusing to me because isn't that depending on like what current is?
Well, current is is for the manager's list here. It's for this index, right?
Yeah.
And so it heavily relies on the order in which these managers are added to this list.
Right. Okay.
So because section 2 is section 2's start function is being called before section 1 start function, it's being added to the list first. Therefore, the first manager that next hits is going to be section 2. I imagine that if it's in reverse order, and again, we can't just be sure that it is always going to be reverse order. If there was a section 3, that would be the one that goes first, then section 2, then section 1. So, to sort of fix that, we add an order here. Yeah, we have to add some sort of order.
And so the order is going to. Yes. So how's it going to be used? I'm not fully.
Yeah. So here we have hash set, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
So at this point, it doesn't really matter how they're added in, so long as we have an idea of what order they go in. So here we say, let me think.
Well, you could just add them in, but when you're checking for current, you check.
Okay.
You're checking the hash, the value of order.
Yeah, but because we're doing, we're calling next on start. We don't exactly want to do that just yet, right? So here we want to do something like void awake, and this manager adding. We want to add this here. This way, all the awakes will be called before all the starts. I think. So that way, all the managers have been added at that point. So we don't have to worry about, So next is going to do its same thing. But instead, current is now not going to indicate, I guess current can indicate order. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let me think. So it's not going to be order plus plus.
I'm not fully. So we're using a set instead of a list. Why? Because you're saying that order doesn't matter, right? It's just a set of managers.
No, sorry. We could use. Yeah, I was going to use list. For a moment there. I mean, I was going to use set because the code itself would have gone by order. So like the next one I pulled would be the next one in the order. So say if the order was some arbitrary number like 1, 3, 5, and 7, it would go in. I would just need to find the particular manager that has order number 1. Say that that's my current order now, and then the next time I say, okay, what's the next value after 1? So give me the next value greater than 1, and then that's going to be the next one, and then I would set that as my order. That's why hash set, but really we could just from the start once here if current is negative, current is less than 0. We could just do like manager equal to managers dot order by order. To list.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I don't get it.
So our issue was.
So are we using the order thing?
The order. Oh. I think this might make more sense if we go to the scene. So we have scene 1 here, right? We have the order value. We can keep it as 0, and scene 2 we can just make it 1.
Okay. All right. 1. Fine.
Scene 3 would be.
You're in play mode, so it's not going to save.
Oh, oops.
So yeah, to prevent it from going to spawning you in section 2, you gotta like order it by ascending order.
I get that, and so then in the code we do. Okay, so first they all add themselves. Then here in start, if current is less than 0, the manager equals order. Oh, okay. So then it orders them by ascending because they might load in like 2, 1, 3, 4 or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then it reorders them. So basically, it just like sorts them.
Yeah, it's just a way of sorting them before we even start.
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Yep, we're all good.
Then
all
the
good,
rest
all
of
good.
this should work. I was originally going to go for a hash set because we could have done something like instead of keeping track of or current could have not been the index but the order at which it had like you said 1, 3, 5, and 7. It could have been the last. At what order did we do something at? So like instead of it would have been like the call to actually pull the manager would have been something like first or default, where x.order is equal to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and of course, in order to get the next order, it would have been something like so we would have done something like this, where x.order is greater than current. If we're keeping track of which order that we had just done next on, in like using current instead of the index, we would have said, okay, give me all the ones where their orders are greater than the current order that we just did,
yeah.
And then give me the min of that, and then that would have.
I get that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But that might have been a little more complicated. So instead, we just sorted from the start.
All right, so let's test this out because it's 7:15 about, and I want to see if we can get to designing the level out.
Respawn.
But yeah. They're not spawning at the right place, right?
They're not. Why? Huh.
Is it not finding the player controllers somehow? Is it happening too early or something?
Unsure.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be 2 managers, right? So the moment that this deja vu, the moment that this gets called, there are 2 managers up in here.
Okay, that's correct, right?
They each have their own order, ideally. Yep, order 1, order 2. Let's go in. Gone to next, so that's 0. Go in. Aha! You were correct.
Yes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why though? Pourquoi?
It's probably that on load, these sections are getting loaded before player is getting loaded. And I'm not sure what we do about that, to be honest.
Sorry, what? Player.
I'm saying.
Player controller. Where's player controller? There it is. Yeah, this
Yeah, for some reason it seems to be. Or you know what? Let's do a test, right? Make a temporary variable and call it just like player, and let's make it public and let's drag in the player and let's see if maybe find object of type is not working the way we want or something like that.
Oh, hold
on.
Returns the first active loaded object of type. Oh, that might be it. It might just not be loaded at that point.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Find scenes. So I guess if we do based on what we've done before, object.find.
Game object.find.
Find. Yeah, here we go with tag. Have we done this before?
Yeah. I think we've done it before. Why are you angry? Why?
Oh no, that's because of this.
Got him.
I know we've done it before in a different game. I wonder if this is like what we're doing in general. Oh, it's raining. Interact controller. You know, I know. And I get a lot of these brain meltdowns sometimes. Okay, there we
It's
go.
okay. It happens to all of us, man. Coding takes a lot out of you. There's sometimes you look at code for too long and you start coming up with complex solutions for simple things, man.
Oh no, this would be the first time we're doing this, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. It will be all right.
Yeah,
I'm sure that at some point we'll refactor it anyway. Got him.
what's going on? It's whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, let's just let's see if that does it. Wow.
Let's comment this out. You know, I started. I learned how to create code snippets.
What do you mean?
They're just these really convenient things. Like, you generate them using like a XAML template, or not XAML, XML. And then say if you have like a shortcut, like there's a way. You've seen how I define properties, right? Like, for example,
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
and then I do all this like get and all that. And that could be such a tedious thing. So like what I did was I created this it's almost like a template. Yeah, and I'll say like name is equal to value and like on property changed.
Change or something, yeah.
This is like something like this is common. I have a bunch of these in a particular class. So what I did was
made like a
I made a code snippet where like the keyword my little keyword is like property, like PRTY or PTRY. And then basically I'll tab it, and when I tab it, it gives me this. But like here, it'll say something like this. So when I do like change this into like an actual value, it changes it here. When I change this to an actual value, it changes it here, here, here.
Nice.
So
yeah, that's super convenient.
I never thought I would make my own code snippet.
That's nice.
I think that's super nice. I think that's kind of stuff that saves us, man.
Yeah. All right. So where are we at right now?
Well,
we're gonna drag the player in Unity and see if that works. But
I didn't drag him in. Right. That's why.
Yeah, but we got to see if that works.
Section 2. All right, we have liftoff.
Oh. That just let it play with the breakpoint.
Whoa! How did
one? It spawned. It went to a crossfade. 2. What happened?
It's because the game. Again. It's because crossfade doesn't have like a default state. How do you say?
Because it just loads in, right?
Crossfade just loads in as crossfade.
Okay, so then honestly, look, let's not do all this work. Like, just put the player where they need to be. Like, it's for the first spawn, because if we can get the spawning to work and we just move the player to where they need to be, I don't think it'll be the worst thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, try again.
I think I might know how to fix it though.
Okay.
We have fade out. Yeah, just defaulted to this. Right?
To which one?
Hold on. What
no, because it'll go to black first.
Holy crap. How does it... Alright. Maybe it's because it's too low. Crossfade weird stuff aside, it might be literally because it's too low.
Yeah, let's move it up.
In fact, let's be on the safer side. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
and then let's bring this guy. Player.
That's wake up HUD, not player.
Light. Drag it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Are we okay with the it like the camera was like catching up to the player, it seemed, right?
Oh, right. Well, that's because of that's something we may have to do. Like crossfade, crossfade, crossfade. We may want to set like the fade in on a timer.
Okay, but yeah, but for right now, I think it's fine. In all honesty,
Yeah, I like basically this portion because you can't do run crossfade again unless like fading is false. So
yep.
this portion right here, like it will call this guy, give it maybe a buffer of like 0.3, and then call the fade in, and then that would do its own animation.
I get you. Yeah, I mean, we could use util.timed action there then, no?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just as just be like something like this, and then
No, because it doesn't need to do anything.
yeah,
First, it just needs to.
or rather this.
Oh yeah, this and then no, right? I think you mean util, not this dot start timed action. I think you mean util dot start timed action, and then you want to send this, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I can, sure. Yeah, that would have been an option.
No, it's just I don't. How does this work? Does crossfade controller have a start timed action thing?
No, mono behavior. See.
Oh, as in any mono behavior can call this?
Mhm.
Yo, that's clutch. I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
Yeah, I use it a lot.
Godlike.
Like for example, on things like I don't know if you guys ever heard of Entity Framework.
No.
Or like ORMs, basically. Huh. What's about edge graph? Oh, it's a UI thing.
Yeah, we need to figure. Yeah. So did you change the animator so it fades out first? Because we don't want.
No.
Okay, so that's weird. Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to give him light. Dude. Yeah, we're gonna give it even more buffer time. We can figure out the whole.
Yeah, I think that we can tweak that like later. I think that's fine.
Give this low 0.5. All right,
sure.
So I think that's good. We've gotten the crossfade going, and I guess we could start on level 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or on that section 2. Yeah.
I'm going to just hand that over.
Yeah. So go ahead and just push your code. I'll pull the latest, and then from my side, we can get that going.
Global light. You can set. Yeah. I don't know why I was typing push. Added transition to the next level. Added section manager to spawn here. New section, the aesthetic. Something.
Fine.
Oh. Some reorganize.
Yeah, we did do some organizing.
Hierarchy. All right, should be good.
All right, let me pull the latest. Let me see. Yep, I got it. All good. Okay, sure. So I will share my screen.
Stop mine.
Yep, no problem. All right. Are y'all able to see my screen and stuff?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. I'm waiting for Unity to open now. I pulled the latest changes.
Yeah.
Just give me
Including
a minute.
all of your personal information.
Yep, including all of my personal information. Okay, cool. So let me actually do this. Just so that it's not going to change much, but just it's a little more space for me to work with on my small screen. Okay, so let me go to Discord real
Yeah,
quick.
let's start with showing the art that you came up with, and then we could briefly talk about what the player's path is going to be. Then we could just start doing it.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, and now I will open this here so I can have more control. Yeah, so here we have the slums, or sorry, wow, slums. The section 2 of our level. That's a whole different game. Yeah, so here we have our section 2. And so I'll zoom in. The idea is the player will start here. Are you able to see this
Yeah.
selection I'm doing? Yep. So the player will start right here. And these little red and orange bars are closed off walls and floors that the player won't be able to jump past. So the player will first have to drop down here where they will find the like next section door for section 3, but they won't be able to activate it yet. Ideally, what our plan is that the player will they can try and go left, but what will happen here is there will be these platforms here, right here and here. There'll be moving platforms that aren't activated yet. The power isn't on. They need to turn the power on in order to get them to move so that they can follow the path up here and get the key flame. But they can't do that yet because these don't move. So what we'll have them do is they'll move to the right first. They can choose to go up here and get their courage, or they can just choose to follow the like intended path and platform their way upward, getting some courage along the way, do some light platforming over the lava. And this blue part here is also a switch driven floor. They can jump over here and activate this switch, which will unlock this blue piece of floor. The player can jump down and they'll be in the small room with this orange switch, which will be the one that activates moving platforms. That will in turn open this floor. They'll get back to their start position where they started originally. They can drop down again down here, move now that the platforms are moving. They can move to the right, use the moving platforms to get across a unpassable gap. Platform up here, get the key flame, take this little elevator up to a third switch, which will open this red door here, fall down one final time, and use their key flame to activate the door to section 3. So that's our intended path. So there's some backtracking, but we try to make it not feel too repetitive because each time you're taking a new path to get a new like unlock or new progression in the level.
Yeah, and really the only necessary backtracking is just like the initial part, like the beginning.
Yeah, here. That's the only real like backtracking, but every time you're going a new way. So we can take this now and I will start building in Unity.
All right. I guess we could just start with like where you actually start.
Yeah, so
You could always
first
move that
let's
too.
do a few things. So first I'm going to delete these because even though we did this for testing, it doesn't belong here. These are actually section 2 tiles, so let me get rid of these. Cool, now we can do that. Now we need to create a tile map. All right, let's do 2D objects, sprite. Oh no, where is it? Where is it?
Right there, right there. It was right there.
Yeah. Oh,
Tile map.
tile map. Sorry, derb.
Yep.
All right, cool. And we can call this. I'm gonna call this better than what we named it in section 1. Section 2. Ground tiles. So these are things that will be ground, things you can walk on. Because before we just had them at like dark dungeon tiles and all these weird names that we.
Or you
we
could
were trying
just,
to, like,
or you could just
go
call
ahead.
it ground tiles and just
Oh, because
name
it's under
the
section 2.
and just name the grid section 2 tile.
Yep, you are totally right. Or it's not just a tile map. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what we did in section 1. We have a whole thing called section 1 tiles, right? Yeah, and it manages all, but this isn't a grid itself. It is, and it manages all the tile maps underneath. Okay.
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Oops.
Yeah.
So then now this goes under here. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
now here we can now use these same tiles, and we'll first let me do all the basic stuff. So let me just get it right. We need tile map collider, composite collider, a rigid body. You know what? I'm just gonna. Can I just copy this?
You can, and then just like
Oh,
modify the
it'll
tile.
copy what? The
So-
section 1 tiles?
No, just just one tile map from the section 1 tiles.
Yeah, I think you can. You just duplicate it.
Yeah, and then I can just
If you
do this. Right? Oops. Okay, yeah. So now first let me move this so that it's not overlapping the current one, and then I'll just delete all the tiles inside of it. Is there an easy way to do that? That's the main question, right?
no. Wait, isn't there?
The paint thing
The paint thing. This?
on the right. Flood fill and just select the whole thing. But make sure you're selected as blank.
Oh, smart guy here. Smart guy here thinking.
That's my theory.
Uh,
Yeah. So just but just do a
Hold
flood
on a
fill.
minute. I'm gonna see if I can do this, right?
No, you can do that with the flood fill.
Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, hold on, wait, I messed up. Why is my cursor all the way over there? Something weird happened. You see?
What the hell?
I don't know if you can see my
I can,
cursor.
yeah, I can.
Oh wait, so you can see my mouse?
Now I can see your mouse,
Yeah.
for whatever
Weird,
reason.
but yeah. So you see this weird stuff that's going on, right?
Yes.
What did I do? Okay, what are we gonna do now? Boom, we're gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna paste that in again. We'll move it once more. Okay, and now, sorry, Chris, I'm gonna follow your instructions. So flood fill. Yep. Make sure that I'm on an empty tile here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
then what?
can't you just like drag across the whole thing?
As in, like, select
Nah.
the whole thing in the box.
Like the entire thing.
No, I can't select. It's not letting me do a select.
So what can you do?
I don't know. Yeah, it's being weird. It was working before. I don't know why it's not doing it now. You know, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's honestly better to just like. Can I copy these 3 components onto here? Like, can I just like no? Copy component. Then there should be like a paste component or something, right? Yeah, as new. Because all I really want are these 3 things. The tile map itself is gonna change regardless. Right? That makes sense, right? Okay, now we don't need this. This will just have all the stuff set up so that, and then I'll just make sure the layer is ground. And I think we should be good for a use. And since the camera won't see it, it can be right next to this. So now going by our image, let's start with this section. Yeah, with this middle part, right, Chris? That's what that's what you were saying. I don't know if you're talking, Chris, but I don't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, let's get in there and let's make this like octagonal platform okay.
That's not ideal.
That is not ideal at all. This is what happens when you have a weak computer trying to do strong computer things. This has never happened to me even. It's probably because I'm streaming too. So, wow. Let's reopen it.
It definitely didn't save.
It definitely didn't save. 100%. Wow. Why are there two unities? Oh man. Wow.
Let me know.
Wow.
Let me know if you ever want to try building a computer, man.
Yeah, I definitely will at some point. I just don't have space in my small New York apartment for any of that, quite sadly, at the moment.
We from Brooklyn.
I'm not from Brooklyn, but I do live in Brooklyn. Okay. And then all right, let's try this again and save more often because I don't want to keep rebuilding the whole level again. Save.
Nice.
All right, tile map.
I'm surprised you can't just like. Don't you just want to pull in the tiles? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I just want all the basic like collider stuff.
Can't you? So can't you go back to that section 1 tiles?
Yep.
And yeah, and then
Yep.
just like copy all these components.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can just do this and then
I'm surprised it's not like a bulk copy.
yeah, I'm trying to find that, but it doesn't seem to be here. Yeah, I do want the bulk copy, so I can just like copy multiple components. Sorry, my computer can't handle Unity and streaming, y'all. It's rough out here, man.
All good.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, save. Saving at all steps now. Okay, so now we can close this and this. Okay. Now, once again, let's try again. Put this under section 2, ground tiles, draw, and okay. I'm gonna draw, let's see, a little platform. I will use, where are they? These to make a little like incline. Oh man, come on, don't be like that. Is it these that are better? What happened? You see the colliders are all weird?
Yeah.
Even though we have fixed them?
Maybe something. Isn't that? Oh,
It might be the wrong.
yeah. Because I think we only fixed it on one of them.
Am I? Oh yeah. You make the correct point. So let me actually just to be safe. Yeah, I forgot that we have different tile maps and stuff. So yeah, I want dark gray dungeon tiles. All right, yeah. Okay, so let me try this again.
You should see if the triangle is the right one.
Yep. Let's see. Triangle lit.
Okay, cool.
Now can we flip these? Because we don't have an upside down one, right? We've never had to do this.
Wait, what about that thing? That second option?
This is a select tool. I can't figure out what you can do with
There's
it.
no flip tool?
Yeah, right. There like has to be, right? Like that's
Can't
crazy,
you click
right?
on what if you click on edit?
Edit. And then
Oh,
I pick this.
that actually.
No, that is the actual tiles.
The actual tiles, yeah.
No, but you're trying. What are you trying to do?
I'm saying we need if I want to mirror this, right? I need like the flipped version of these triangle tiles.
Oh,
But you know, look again, things that we can do later. I'm just gonna do this for right now. We can figure it out later. Cool. Now, from here, like, from here.
Is that tile different?
It tapers. And sorry, what?
One of those tiles, or a couple of those tiles, I think sort of different on the left ones.
yeah, they are.
Oh, oops. What did I do? Yeah, I probably clicked. Yeah, I probably didn't use this. Hold on. I'll fix it. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that. This would be that little, like, I guess I'm gonna call it an octagon, even though it's not. But
It's like a mushroom.
yeah, it's like a Super Mario mushroom. That's what we're gonna call it. Okay, and now going back here, we have an open section above and walls surrounding the two sides that also taper out. Okay, that's fine. So from there we can have, let's see, let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So I'll do it like here and then 3 over. That should be, no, I lied. I lied completely to everyone. I think I want to do that, right? Is that 1 over and then 1 over? Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works.
And then we'll have this wall here, which will come around. That looks about equal to me, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then oh, oops, no. There needs to be, what's down there? Yeah, it's like a drop. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
No,
Quiet. Yeah, so
It is quiet. Hold on. I just realized that the music probably stopped playing.
oh no. It's
well,
all
we
good.
can't hear it anyway.
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't even mean that. I meant that.
No, you just made me think about it. How about some
Got it,
metal?
Yeah.
I'm not doing metal. How do I scroll? Oh, it's not a scroll, it's a button.
Okay.
Rainy days. Sure.
Okay. Oops, I did something wrong. Didn't I? Yes, I did. My bad.
Yeah, those have to be
Here. Yep. That's good, right? Then I will just fill that in real quick. Save, because save consistently, y'all, when your computer just crashes out at any given moment.
Sure.
Oops, what did I do here? You don't belong there.
You just paint it over.
Yeah, my mistake.
Okay.
There we go.
That's cool.
Right? It's a start, and now they drop down a long chute to an opening. Okay.
You know, be real cool.
Yep.
I wonder if Unity has such a feature where you could like put like that image as a background. that you could just like. Because I know that artists use such like you're an artist, like where they use like tools where they put the actual thing and then they draw on top of it or like they construct something on top.
Kind of like a reference layer is what you're talking about.
Yeah. So maybe I'll look into it real quick.
Yeah, that would definitely be pretty cool. Okay, wait. So this platform is about as wide as the opening. Okay, so let me make this a little smaller, then maybe about 2 smaller, and then there'll be a platform here that they fall onto, and then this will be just a platform that goes into however deep we choose for later. We can make it longer if anything, but for now it'll be that.
It gives off so much Metroid.
Yeah, right.
Really
I definitely like it. I'm definitely a fan. And so then from here, okay, now is when we branch out and okay, all right. Now comes the tougher part. Okay, no problem. I lied. Let me look at this again. Okay, it goes down and then it goes across.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to get a new headset.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
And that's on this side, and then it kind of drops down into like a large like wall, right? Because the player has to get on a movable platform, right? Yeah, movable platform. Okay, there's a platform here to jump down to, and then a wall you can't get past without the moving platform. Okay. So we are going. Oops. We are going to then need another wall. I'm gonna say here.
Yep.
Right. And then again, the platforms are the same. So maybe this needs to move so that there's more space to move around.
Yeah.
A little bit wider, right? Yeah.
Because that first jump is not going to have. So.
Yeah, I get you.
It could be thinner.
Wait, what can be thinner?
No. Like the first jump is fine the way it is, but this needs to be a little wider because this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're totally right.
Yep.
And I might even honestly pull this up a bit more because the player might not have enough space to jump. I remember we had that issue before where we made our like ceilings like a little low in certain ways.
Yeah. Raise the ceiling.
Okay, so let me just do this. Hold on. You think that's enough or no?
Yeah, and we could always play test it. This is just a basic design rough draft.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, this wall will come up, and then I had a little like a protrusion here as well. Let me just fill those in.
Yeah, that fill tool is pretty easy.
Yeah, that fill tool is clutch. Okay, so now from here we have this little protrusion and then 2 platforms that will move. We can add those later. Let me add that platform there. Okay. Yeah, so now that this is wider, it'll be way better. So that a platform can we can put like a platform here, and or maybe we put it on this side, and then there's one like here or something, and then the platform will be here, right? And then it'll move side to side, so that the player can like do it. So we can probably change the design of the platform so it's not just a moving piece of like stone. But for now, I'll just put that there as a placeholder.
If you want, we can use those other colored things that you put together so that they stand out as platform. I don't know.
You mean?
Oh, that was for the background. Never mind.
That was for the background. Yeah, it's not on this tile map. The question is, will it matter? Because if it's on the same tile map, it should be. Sorry, it's in a different tile palette.
Mm.
But You mean these, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it can't hurt. Let's pick a color. I'm gonna choose. You want brown or red or blue?
I think blue.
Blue. All right. Let's go with the light blue. Or is that too close? No, that's good.
That's good.
Oh, look, that actually looks really atrocious.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just I'm gonna just stick with the placeholder for now, at least. We can always change it. That'll be one that moves, and so it'll take you over here to, I guess, a second platform that moves. Or I'll make it smaller, so it's 4 wide or 5 wide. And then we had platforms that I'll put like over here, far enough away where like you there's no way you could jump that far, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, got it. And then a jump up to a ledge.
Yeah.
So we can do this. We can put a jump, I guess maybe there, then a jump. We'll make them do a little bit of side to side.
Yep.
That's too high. Yeah, and they can jump here. Sorry, here, and then we'll have this be like a ledge they can make from there.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give that more taper.
And a courage. I think we put.
Okay, yeah, I'll add the courages in a moment. I'm
No,
trying.
there was like another platform up.
Oh,
Yeah,
platform. Got it.
Platform
Yeah,
where the
no
courage
problem.
is. Yeah.
No problem. You're on. You right.
You're right.
All right, yeah. So we'll put it right there. Not too crazy. And then we need that side, this whole side wall, right? Because even though it's not there, but there should be a wall on that side
You know,
to block it
it
off.
may
Yeah,
be
go ahead.
kind of hacky, but you could actually add the image as like a raw image. Like just put it, like, stretch it to the size you want, and then
Yeah.
I mean next time,
I totally
like not
feel you.
now, but
Yeah, no, I get you though. It makes sense. Yeah, no, we totally could 100%. I have no issue with that. It's just, yeah, I'm not gonna do that right
no,
this
of course
moment.
Okay.
Okay, and then lava will go like down here, or maybe I should make it a bit lower so at the
Yes.
yeah, it needs to be lower because I think our lava sprite is like 3 tall.
Yeah, and even so, they need to have jump.
Yeah, that's true. So it should probably be even lower than no.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So hold on. Let me just undo. Yeah. Okay. So let me bring these down a bit more. Then I'll bring them like that low.
Okay.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Lol at this pit here. This just trap. You're just like, yo, what's down there? Death.
It's funny.
it's a good thing we don't make them lose.
Word. I was playing a Hollow Knight the other day, and there are a lot of things like that where like it'll be like a secret hole, and you jump down, spikes. I'm like, okay, game, fine. Yeah, that's good, right?
I mean, we may
so
at
then
some
we-
point adjust the camera to show more.
Yeah, and so then we probably need to then do something like this. Then have one more platform, and then they fall down onto this little moving one. There'll be lava up to here, and it'll move right. It can like float across the lava effectively because it'll be right on top of the sprites, I think. Okay. And then what else? We have the whole side wall. It needs to come down. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Or maybe I'll just leave it the way it is. So where does this go again? This connects to a secret thing. So from this side, okay, I didn't build that yet. That's the issue. Okay, so above here we need two things. So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna just do this now. So this will continue up because this is eventually gonna be like a kind of like a little shaft, right? That player. Sorry, this needs to come out because the switch will be here, and then it goes up again, and then there'll be a floor there. Okay, and then. Oops. Level design is hard, y'all.
Yeah, you seem to be pretty good at it, though.
Thanks. I appreciate that for sure. I mean, that'll be a long elevator, but I always like long elevators.
They're nice in
games
their own
and feel
way,
like I'm
right?
going somewhere.
They're nice. They're nice. Like this.
Yeah, right. It's like fun to like be like, oh look, I'm going really high up. And my idea here was to bring this wall really close, so that the player could see while they're falling that there's something there that they can't reach yet.
Mm.
So it'll make them go. It'll make them go left first, if you get what I mean, and then they'll realize I can't go because there's like a blockade there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have some just light like stair platform, and then the idea was for I'll just make this like that. Yeah. And then I guess we'll probably just fill this in, right? Yeah, because it is enclosed. Okay. Whoa. All right, and then where did I put the keyframe? On a triple platform. Okay. So I'll put it here. Oops.
I can see the key flame while they're falling.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, wait, there it is, and then they're gonna go left the first time and be like, "Ha, got him." I think a double platform is fine because I don't feel like making more space.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe this is this too narrow for an elevator? Like,
Not at all. I think it's.
That's
okay.
fine.
Yeah, so that'll be the elevator thing that goes up. And then let me just do this now. We're gonna have a switch. Here, we said we'll have one. Here, and then eventually we'll have one somewhere up there, but I'll add that once I build that out.
I mean, we've actually hit 8. So
Yeah, okay. So if save. If we want, we can stop here and continue later.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think we basically got like a third of it done, and I think that's fine for the amount of time we had. I think that's totally good.
oh yeah.
I'll just add in some tiles to make it look more like there's, so that when the camera is over here, the player won't.
I imagine
see.
that the only thing that we'll really have to code here, or I'm not going to say the only thing, but one of the new things that because we've done a lot of the coding already is the switch. So
yeah.
So it'll probably have an interact controller as well, but different logic.
Yep, and that's I think that's the benefit of the way that we wrote our code this time, or that it's so reusable that now we just need to just build out the new levels, and that's gonna be way easier because all of the interaction code is done, all of the
I agree.
door stuff is done. It's gonna be a lot of like just hooking things up and building only the new functionalities. But yeah, we can stop here. I'm gonna just fill this in, and then I'll push my code, and then we can
and save.
Yeah. Yes, I saved again because I don't need this crashing right now. Save. Okay.
Wait, is that right? Sorry, can you go back?
Yeah.
Brown tiles? Is that what we're using? The tile map.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just a little confused because I see active tile map and Oh,
Oh,
I see. I see.
Yeah, so tile map, and then this is the tile
There you go.
palette.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
confusing.
Two different things.
And so one last thing, actually, just to be
Oh yeah,
a little
yeah.
annoying. Yeah, we can test this out. I'll put this here, and I'll also just again for later if we ever need it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You can just make the order of section 2. Just make it like 0 or something. Then it will
I
spawn
get
here
it. So,
first.
but actually, no. I'll leave it as 2 only because I want to see the player like teleport here
Okay.
and see how that goes. I'll just drag the player in the
Oh
again
yeah.
save. Or you know what I'm gonna do, because my computer's already overheating and sometimes it goes crazy when I play. I'm gonna just push my code and maybe one of you can quickly play and then we can stop our stream.
Sure.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's saved. You saved in the editor, right?
Yeah, I did.
I can't wait to get to the heights levels.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be the real interesting one. Sorry, I
We
didn't read the message.
need moving platforms for that, and
Oh yeah.
also we would want to add the disappearing platform.
Yep. All right, I
We
pushed.
kind of already have something like that. But
Okay, I'm gonna stop showing my screen just so I can save my power and my computer.
you can.
And yeah, so go for it. Feel free to pull, I guess, Alex, and
Yeah.
we can just do a quick test, and then we should be good for stream.
You guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Can I open it up?
My computer is so angry. It's like, Quan, please.
I didn't deserve this.
I'm like, yo, leave me alone, dude. I bought you.
SpongeBob, why? Why would you do
Right,
this?
Why'd you set me on fire, SpongeBob? Why didn't you just write your essay?
Oh yeah,
Stop
I will
Sorry.
do some hackiness though.
Yeah, just yoink the player around and just do what you got to do.
Oh, it's because I hit the lava. Oops.
That's funny.
Here.
Hey.
I can't move.
Oh, and
Right. I have to.
Oh.
I have to set is interacting back.
Oh, that's important.
Oh man, imagine you just I'm soft locked. Help.
Yeah, we could probably just put something in here to do that.
Yeah, it's fine. We do it now or next stream because 8:05 or what? No, it's 8:06.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm fine with it either way.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Just real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
While we're here, Chandler. Oh, what to call this? Player spawn. Let's do that. Cards empty. Door. Oh, I didn't think about this. What do you call it? There is no instance of CManager to do this on. I guess we could make it a static one. No harm in it. Door. Why am I blanking out? Players.
Dot players. Yeah.
And then here we could just say I kind of forgot what is door open.
No,
Stop
we need a
interaction.
is interacting is on the
Here it is.
parent class.
No, I added some sort of mechanism. So basically, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had sort of changed this a bit. Where there's two things: there's get stop interaction trigger, and then get start interaction trigger, and then the actual stop and start.
Oh,
And
okay.
basically the default behavior is in area and is pressing escape for like the trigger itself. But I modified it a bit. So on door controller, by default, it would be escape to stop the interaction. But if the door is open, it would only come back if entered next section is true.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah. So then here we're gonna have like entered next section is equal to true. And then this guy is gonna keep sort of living here, so we're just gonna remove this guy. So then the event handler won't be called again.
Okay.
Yeah, this should work, but I may want to see what's going on here.
Yeah, let's see if it works, and if not, I think it's okay. I think we got a lot done this stream.
I agree.
Here, just in case, I mean, if I do this, it should. Nah, that's we're here. Oop.
It's so funny. Okay, let's see what happens.
Wait, I can't jump.
Go to section 2 ground tiles real quick.
Section 2, ground tiles.
Section 2.
Oh, because we have to add layer.
Oh, okay, because my thing crashed. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So make sure you do that outside of play as well. Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Yeah, because my Unity just crashed the last time because it was really angry. But yeah, okay. I think that you can push this code and we can close off the stream.
Yep. We can stop the stream now, and I'll push it right after.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for everyone who came to watch. Hope you enjoyed. We're finally getting to build out that level 2 after a long while. We'll definitely be building more of it next stream. And yeah, anything to add?
All right.